My name is Brandon Morgan, and I am the instructor for New Mexico history and modern Latin American history this summer. I've combined my video into one for the 3 sections that I'm teaching. So I'm teaching a Latin American history course, History 1182, and I'm also teaching 2 sections of New Mexico history, History 2260, all online. The instructor intro part of this is pretty much the same across the board, so that's why I decided to kind of do the all-in-one package. I look forward to meeting all of you over the next few weeks as we work together this summer to either study New Mexico's past or Latin America's past. As you may be able to tell from the information about myself listed here, New Mexico and Latin America both fit pretty neatly in my research expertise, what I got my degree in. So I finished my PhD in history at UNM in 2013, where I studied modern Latin America, mostly focusing on Mexico, although I have some pretty good knowledge of Central America and South America as well. And I also focused on the American West and the US-Mexico border. So my dissertation project that I'm now trying to publish as a book with Texas A&M University Press is on the history of the New Mexico-Chihuahua border area around the turn of the 20th century. So I look at things like the development of towns and cities and how different raids on the Palomas Customs House, which is just across the border in Chihuahua from Columbus, New Mexico, how raids were kind of targeted to destabilize the Mexican government because of repressive measures in the 1890s and early 1900s. I also look at things like Pancho Villa's raid. So it's a pretty fun topic and book once I eventually get it to that point. So in terms of this semester, please look over all of the information that is here in the Instructor Info section. The late policy is here, as are my office hours, my contact information. I really invite you to use text messaging if that's something that you feel comfortable with. The number there works for texting, and I am able to get back to you that way. I'm also pretty quick at email, so it might be a toss-up in terms of which one will get you the quickest responses. As I've noted in a couple of places in the course, I typically work in the mornings and in the early afternoons, and I do my best not to work on the weekends, although that sometimes doesn't quite work out the way I'd like it to. What that means is that if you have questions right before a deadline, late at night, because I leave the deadlines open just to give you more flexibility for what you need to get done, I probably won't be there to answer. I will respond the next morning, and we can work things out from there, but just to let you know that. So please try to think ahead in terms of planning ahead. I understand that many of us have to work in the evenings and the weekends, and that's totally fine. I just might be a little slower on getting back to you in that case. Let's see, I think that's all I wanted to say here in this video. I will see you in other places in the course, and I look forward to meeting all of you and learning from your insights on New Mexico's history and on Latin American's history.